KRCG's Basketball Friday Night is brought to you by River Region Credit Union. We'll take you there. Midwest Block and Brick, building dreams that last a lifetime. Christensen Construction, supporting our Mid-Missouri student athletes. And Kempker Heating and Air Conditioning. Call Wayne and Dean Kempker. It's Basketball Friday Night. Here's Rod Smith.
Good evening. High school hoops tournament play around mid-Missouri along with Winterfest at Blair Oaks, homecomings at Moberly and Fatima, and another home game at Jefferson City High. The Jays coming off impressive wins over state-ranked Waynesville and Rolla tonight. Welcoming Roosevelt High from St. Louis. Jays on the courts in transition. Eson Wiley ahead to Kamari Bolton for the two. My good friends from Special Olympics Parks and Rec Friday Night Club. Like that. More nice passing here. Gunner C sees Kamari ahead of the pack. Capital City Cobra basketball teams honored at JC High tonight. Some future Jays. They'd like to be able to do this. Stuff it down by OG Ananobi. A reverse jam. Jays roll on to a big 30-point win, 67-37. The final. Helias at the Logan Rogersville tournament wins 51-37. They outscore Logan Rogersville 20-7 in the fourth quarter. Isaiah Sykes 15, Hale Hinches 13. They will play the winner of Stratford Ozark tomorrow at 6 for the championship. A rematch of last year's Class 5 state championship game in Columbia tonight. Hickman hosting CBC, defending state champs. Both teams lost key players, though, from last year's team. Hickman jumped out to the quick lead. Jimmy Witt drives and finishes with the lay-in. Former CBC star and NBA player Larry Hughes watching tonight's game. Cupies extend their lead. Chase Thomas makes a tough layup. Hickman led by 10 at the half. Witt would keep Hickman ahead in the second. Knocks down the deep three. Witt with 33, just above his 32-point average. Hickman wins it 69-60 over CBC. A little revenge there. State's #1 ranked Tolton Trailblazers in Class 3 at the Stable tonight, hosting Valley Catholic. Sophomore star Michael Porter honored before the game, reaching 1,000 career points. He's only a sophomore. Nice passing by the Trailblazers. Josh Boyer to Brennan Church for the lay-in. Our good friend Mike Coleman, Father Mike, announcing the game. On the fast break, Michael Porter, two-handed slam. Porter finished with 27 points, 11 rebounds, 5 steals. Tolton up by 10 at the half. Trailblazers open up the game in the second. Josh Boyer, the putback stuff. He chipped in with 16. Tolton wins 68-41. Winterfest at Blair Oaks High. The queen is Jolie Duffner. She is future Mizzou Tigers softball player. And it was Blair Oaks hosting a much-improved Lynn Wildcat team. Falcons dominating the opening half. Corey Franks drains the three. Blair Oaks led at 25-14 at the break. Lynn would come back in the second. Dalton Niederhelm, big man, drives in for the hoop and a layup. Wildcats would take the lead in the fourth. Adam Hulbert bounces to Blake Snyder for the hoop and the foul. Falcons answer. Nice pass down low. Owen Lubring off the glass for two. This game would go to overtime. Lynn spoils the Winterfest with a 52-48 win in OT. Watch out for those Wildcats. Winter homecoming in Moberly tonight, where Mark Anderson's Spartans are having a fine season, opening the night 13-3. They won the Macon tournament last week, welcoming NCMC rival Fulton tonight. Javon Spiller cleans up off the glass for Moberly. Spartans later in transition. Spiller ahead of the pack. He will finish for the Spartans as Moberly led this game throughout. Fulton trying to stay in it. Rodarian Glover, take a look at this acrobatic layup, but not enough as Moberly wins over Fulton tonight, 86-57. Rockbridge wins in the semis of the Union tournament. They'll play Borgia for the championship tomorrow. Mexico all over Boonville. The Bulldogs are 12-3. 5-1 in conference play. Russellville beats Stover on the road. It was Iberia, another win over Richland. Fayette defeating Slater, and Wellsville beats Calvary Lutheran 61-43. Second home game in as many nights for the California Pintos, and this was a wild one with the Indians from Hallsville. Back and forth throughout the game. Jaden Barr to the hoop, puts it in for the Pintos. Indians back the other way. Evan Sells knocks down the three from the corner. California playing some tough D. Drew Norton steals, going coast to coast for the lay-in. This one goes down to the wire. Jaden Barr hit a game winner with 4 seconds left. Pintos win a thriller, 63-62. California is 15-1. And look at the big crowd of basketball homecoming in Westphalia tonight. Fatima High, Ryan Robertson's Comets hosting the Eagles from Vienna. Here's your homecoming court. They'll announce the Queen tomorrow night. Fatima led 40-30 at halftime. Nolan Hewitt, what a night he had. Drills the three here. They honored the girls' state cross-country champions and boys' cross-country team that finished 4th place at halftime, unveiling the new banner on the wall. They're running out of room there at Fatima High. Vienna freshman Isaac Wider hits the three. Eagles early in the second half, but Fatima's Stephen Brandt here answered 2 of his own from downtown. Actually had 2 3-pointers from downtown. Hewitt, meanwhile, had 42 points as the Comets win big on homecoming. The final 76-43. The Mizzou basketball Tigers step right back on Norm Stewart Court tomorrow afternoon, 3 p.m. start as the Ole Miss Rebels come to Columbia. Kim Anderson's Tigers lost to #1 ranked Kentucky last night in front of 13,000 fans at Mizzou Arena, biggest crowd of the season. Tigers held their own through much of the first half. Kentucky ended up with a 16-point win, a whole lot closer though than that 49-point loss at Kentucky 2.5 weeks ago. A much more winnable game tomorrow against Ole Miss.
I haven't found any teams that aren't tough on our schedule, and Brad said something to me the other day. He said, "Where's blank on the schedule that we played last year at Central Missouri?" Well, they're not on this schedule, so you just got to keep playing. You just got to keep fighting.
Some fireworks at Eldon last night. A total of 4 overtimes in 2 of the first-round Eldon tournament games. Another one almost went to OT, ended up a 2-point game. And oh yes, the hospitality room in Eldon, superb as usual. Always good hospitality in Eldon. They've been running this tournament for 84 years. The hometown Mustangs matched with Christian High out of O'Fallon. Both teams suffered heartbreaking losses last night. Chris Halsey scored 16. He goes over 1,000 career points. Mustangs from Eldon trailed at the half, though Graham Bockham had 20, 10 of those in the fourth quarter. Referee of the night, Adam Wyrick from Central Bank. He played in the Eldon tournament 17 years ago. Eldon wins this one 57-50 over O'Fallon Christian. The Osage Indians always a part of that Eldon tournament. Playing the Lebanon Yellow Jackets, who lost to Marquette in overtime last night. Justin Britt, one of their own. Lebanon will play in the Super Bowl coming up on Sunday. A rookie for the Seahawks and a former Mizzou Tiger. Lebanon scored the first 14 points of this game, a 2-touchdown lead. But Osage battling back. Hayden Drace hit. Indians had a lead briefly in the second half, but Lebanon would go on to win it by 2. The final 58-56. Girls tournament action at the Eldon Classic. Tuscumbia wins in overtime. Second straight year they'll play in a championship game scheduled for 5:30 tomorrow. Eldon leads the other one, a late start there. If the Mustangs can win, they will play Tuscumbia. TJ Quick and the Fulton Lady Hornets playing in Moberly tonight. Fulton in the road black. Nashayla Brandt slithers through the paint for 2. Sloan Tata with some thievery. It's legal in basketball. Sloan with 23. Close game. Fulton outscored Moberly by 10 of the fourth to win it 57-48. Semifinal night at the Russellville Girls Basketball Tournament. Top seed California taking on the Tigers from Versailles in a Tri-County Conference matchup. All Pintos from the start. Cameron Cutting from the corner. California out to a 12-0 lead. Elizabeth Lutz drives baseline out to Cutting, who hits another triple. Lady Pintos win it big, 68-31. California will play Prairie home for the title tomorrow night. Consolation game at the Russellville Girls Tournament. Lacey Clark, the Bell Lady Tigers scoring machine, averaging about 40 a game. She had 57 points tonight. A teammate started the scoring with a 3, then Lacey scored the next 57 points for Bell. She fouled out with 2 minutes left. Bell had the lead, but Warsaw finished on a 12-0 run. They lose it 64-60 despite the 57 points from Lacey Clark. That's crazy. New Bloomfield wins over Community at the Sturgeon Championship. Meanwhile, Boonville moves to 18-0, a win over Mexico. Paris defeats South Callaway, 3rd place at Sturgeon. Owensville wins the championship at Herman, defeating Chamois. Herman finishes 3rd place with a win over New Haven. Montgomery wins over Wright City. North Callaway, they win the Bowling Green Championship as a 5 seed. Westran over New Franklin. As always, we're looking for the best teamwork. Our Pizza Hut delivery of the night. Good friends Joe Shockley and the local Pizza Hut's sponsoring this one. Here it is, Tolton's Josh Boyer to Brennan Church, who finishes just like his dad Greg used to do at Mizzou, our Pizza Hut delivery of the night. That is it for a Basketball Friday night. Thanks for our hardworking crew. Thank you for watching. We'll see you next week.
Basketball Friday night has been brought to you by River Region Credit Union, Midwest Block and Brick, Christensen Construction, and Kempker Heating and Air Conditioning.